Best time, best time. Okay, there we go. Best time. 4 minute 13 left. Top 5. Oh, okay. Let's do this. Let's do this. Just gotta make sure the timing is right. Yeah, time to cross the fingers.
You cannot pass.
Okay, which one's broken? Water is broken.
You cannot pass.
Just gotta time this properly.
You cannot pass. You cannot pass.
That.
You cannot pass.
Use all the skill. Water. Water's not broken yet. Okay.
You cannot pass.
And caviar breaks the water one. Okay, there we go. And then we use all the earth one. There we go. It's important to switch quickly here. It's so much faster on the phone, but you know, it's okay. All right, come on, fire team. You guys can do this. Ah, dude, still burning spice. Eats it. Yeah. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Come on, I can beat the best time, best time. Best time, best time. Okay, there we go. Best time. 4 minute 13 left. That is the best time I think we've gotten. 7.1 million. All right, 7.1 million. Whew, okay. We'll take it. We'll take it. I think Cream Ferret definitely is better. And yeah, giving up on some damage with this definitely increased it. Top 5. Oh, okay. We'll take it. We'll take it. I know, right? All this work and the master mode comes out and then all your ranking just you know, disappears. Yeah, showcase the team here, guys. Let me just show you guys the toppings and stuff. So let's look at team number 1. This is going to be the team that I use. You don't need to use something like this, and most people are probably going to have to use either 3 teams or 2 teams, you know, depending on what it is. But I prefer to use 2 teams, and I'll explain that in the in this section. But first one is going to be the fire team. This is going to do the most damage technically in the beginning as well as the end once you guys get rid of the arm parts of the boss. All right, so the gear or the toppings and biscuit is going to be first all raspberry, all raspberry, all raspberry, cooldown and cooldown. But first it's going to be focusing on attack, extra cooldown, crit, and then for your biscuit, fire damage, attack, attack, defense. This is the one that I've gotten from the shop. All right, so this one automatically comes with fire damage at 20%. Okay, and then next one is going to be our Street Urchin. Street Urchin, I think I can even increase this even further too. Get rid of some damage with this and then put in some more attack and crit instead. And then some extra cooldown if possible so that Street Urchin could do some more damage as well. Tartatan, same thing with Burning Spice, attack, as well as crit, cooldown, the attack speed. Those are going to be the main focus. This one's the other one that comes from the shop as well, plus 20% fire damage. This one's all attuned already too. Just make sure to level it up. And then Cream Unicorn. Cream Unicorn is being used because of the fact that Cream Unicorn's Magic Candy, plus 10, 20, and 30, increases the fire type damage by 25%, 30%, 35%. Right? Mine's only at level 10, so it definitely can get higher, but we're using cooldown so that we can just keep using the skill. All right, and then Cream Ferret, same thing. This is the arena build that I have, but this one's going to be just to spam, get that buff up as soon as possible. All right, number 2 is going to be the Earth Water team. This is a risky version. The one that I would recommend most player is going to be using Peppermint here instead, so that you have some healing and you don't need to really worry about it. But I took the risky route. This one does take some bit more micromanagement, because you do need to use the shield so that your cookies don't die. Because if you don't use shield, you have no healing, your cookies are going to take damage and they're going to die off, which means you lose out on damage. All right, first of all is going to be burnt cheese with Swift Chocolate here. Focusing on some attack as well as some extra cooldown. Spamming basically is what we have. Biscuit, cooldown, damage resist. These are just random biscuits really. Mozzarella, cooldown as well with some attack as well as damage resist, cooldown. Same here, damage resist, crit, basically random biscuit. Next one is going to be our golden cheese. Golden cheese is honestly going to be the most important one here. If you don't have golden cheese, the only other one you really might be able to use is fettuccine, right? But golden cheese is honestly a really required one here, okay, because you kind of need that earth damage. And we have extra attack damages. I think we could also focus on just attack here too. We have earth damage, attack on the biscuit. This one is farmed from the beasties. And then we have Captain Caviar, the one that does the most damage with the water damage. It's going to be focusing on attack as well as cooldown here. And then we have attack, cooldown. So we have that for Searing Raspberry. And then Sea Fairy allows Captain Caviar to do even more damage. All right, focusing on attack, crit, cooldown. A bit of damage resist is probably coming from here. The biscuit, right? But we have some random biscuit going on. This is to just straight up destroy the arm parts. And you want to stagger some of the skills, because of the fact that if you use a skill and one part breaks, that skill literally just disappears. Like it just gets negated, because your cutscene, or that boss's cutscene, is going to prevent the boss from taking damage, which you want to make sure you don't waste, all right? Because that just gets rid of time. If you cannot build something like this, then I guess you can use a separate water team, earth team. The only downside to that is the fact that if you do that, then you don't have like, or you lose out on a lot of time, because the cooldown to switching the, between team is like 12-13 seconds. Don't want to do that. All right, but this is going to be your main damage dealer team. Once you get rid of the all the arm part, the part breaking part, and the beginning. Good thing is that all your stuff becomes at least 3 stars. So my Bernie Spice is 3-star promotion here. All right. So we have these 2 teams. This is what I use to get to top 5. But most likely I am going to drop soon because there are better teams. I mean, like, there's a lot of rooms to get this team better here. So if you don't have Bernie Spice, I guess another one you can use is Pattaya. Pattaya is not too bad, but not that great either, in my opinion. Bernie Spice just does so much damage. If not, like, you have to just really rely on Tartatan and just buff up Tartatan to do all the damage. All right, but there we go. That's going to be for expert so far. We'll see how hard master mode is when that comes out.